Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So, today we'll talk about dressing. So, I'm trying to keep like a lot of these things like very simple. We're not do a lot of like stuff that we've been meaning to practice at home, but we just haven't really had the time because life is crazy these days. So, now that we finally have the time, let's start working on these things. So, I don't think dressing is really like an appropriate video to use Riker for. So, today I'm going to be using Casper. He's going to be our guest. And Casper is going to help me teach you guys how to dress. Because the internet's a crazy place and that's the safest way to do it. So, I just have some little jammies here. Because, for one, that's pretty much all everybody's wearing at this moment during quarantine. Jammies, sweats. And second off, this is what's going to be easiest to start practicing with is like loose clothing that's like easy to put on. Because like, I mean, we all know like we've all tried to put on some skinny jeans. We gotta be like on the bed doing this thing. We got like one leg behind our head. Like doing backflips into them. Like, so when we're trying to learn a skill, we want to like start off easy so that way they can learn the steps and be successful because that's what we really want here, okay? And like I said, this is all we're really wearing. Where we started off was, so like, okay, I would get the pair of pants, I get them ready in the right direction. Casper is sitting right here in front of me. And I want to tell Casper, okay, Casper, put on your pants. And Casper doesn't know what this means. Casper has never put on pants. He's a naked ghost. So I'm like, okay, you're sitting down. So I'm gonna grab Casper's hands and I'm gonna put his thumbs and position him in here like I would putting on my pants. Or how, you know. So, I would position his thumbs there. I'm going to grab his one foot and I'm going to slide it in this way. And I'm going to grab the other foot and I'm going to slide it in this way. And I'm going to talk him through each step. And I'm like, okay, we're going to hold the pants now, Casper. Great job. Keep holding them. And while we hold them, we're going to put our one foot in, 2 feet in. Good job, Casper. And then I'm going to tell Casper, let's pull. And maybe he doesn't know what that means. So I'm going to help him. And we're going to pull together. And as we start pulling our little pants on, Casper's pulling his little pants on, I'm going to then physically prompt his hands over to the right spot down here. And show him where you can grab at your ankles down here and start pulling up your pants. And then I'm going to get him like, oh, look, now we can see our toes. Let's get our toes all the way through. Great job. Now we're going to get our other side so we can see those toes too. You know, I'm like trying to use like a lot of language during this time to not only help them with this process, but help build their language. And then just like really telling them what a great job they're doing because, I mean, they are doing a great job. Like, we're here, we're trying, we're participating. This is important and great, okay? So then I'm going to tell them, okay, let's pull our other toes through. So we start pulling our little toes. I position his little hands here. I'm like, okay, can you try it? And can you pull this side now? Well, now you on the other side. Can you pull this side now? So he starts pulling his little pants. And if he needs help because he can't get it because we're still starting, that's what we're going to do. So then he gets both of his little feet through. So I'm going to have Casper, can you please stand up? And then I'm going to like help him stand up because his little pants are going to be around his ankles right now. It's going to be kind of hard. And then he stands up and I'm going to start pulling right here. So they get about halfway up to his thighs. So that way at this point he knows like I want him to pull up, not down, and doesn't get those two confused. So I can pull him about like halfway to his thighs. This worked for me and Riker. So I pull him there and he would start to pull the rest of the way up. Casper is not in diapers, but Riker still is right now. So he kind of still gets caught on it, and that's like totally fine. So I just help him with that, because once he's in underwear, like that's a lot thinner material to try to get over when you're really starting to learn these fine motor and gross motor skills, and just trying to get dressed and all that in general. So we pull our pants up. We got that down. Great job, Casper. All right. So then I'm gonna be like, ooh, now we're gonna put on our shirt, okay? So I'm gonna get it ready. I'm gonna have the forward facing down for him, so that way he can kind of see. And I'm gonna pick it up here, and I'm gonna get the head position ready, and I'm gonna help guide it. I'm gonna guide Casper's hands here, so he's holding it with me, and I'm gonna help him guide it and get his head through, because I don't want him to get frustrated. And maybe this isn't a skill he doesn't have yet. So, hi, Legs. So, I'm gonna help him get this over and pull it down, and then I'm gonna guide him and position his hands on where to hold the shirt and how to get his arms through, and then to pull down on his belly, which, I mean, a lot of, well, I'm not gonna say. So, like, for Riker, pulling down his shirt is just something he does anyways, because he likes his clothes to be, like, perfect. Like, his pant legs always have to be pulled down to his ankle in a certain spot, or, like, he always fixes it. So that's, like, there are certain things that he was able to just, like, pick up on really easy, but maybe you're gonna have to help, like, okay, let's pull our shirt down, you know? So say Casper is past this, okay? He can pull his pants up, he's pulling the legs on. So, like, now, and this is where me and Riker are at, because we've been practicing for months now, okay, months. So now I'll put this in front of Riker, and I'll grab his hands and put it on there, and I'll tell him pants on, because receptive language directions, like, Riker's sometimes not able to focus, so he kind of, like, needs, like, that little bit of prompt, like, hey, mom's placing a demand, like, this is what we're doing now. And then once he's like, oh, boom, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, like, he gets it, and then he'll start going. But sometimes he just kind of needs that, like, physical, like, attention grasp. So I'll put his little hands on there, and also, too, so that way he knows that it's pants, I'll put it on, like, the floor so he knows down here. With the shirt, I put up here, because sometimes he gets too confused, and I'll try to put, like, his pants on his head. The other day, he put a sweater on his legs. That's also because we're just bored in the house bored. But, yeah. So I do that, and then he starts pulling things up. I still help him stand up, you know, and then he pulls up. And like I said, he sometimes gets caught on his diaper, but we're about like 80% there. He can get it up and over, and it's perfectly fine, doesn't need any help. With the shirt, I still do this thing for him. Maybe you're past that part, and you can just lay it the face down. Because maybe you're, like, they're going to put it on backwards, depending on what age they are. Like, that's just not, that's just not, you know. So, you know what I'm trying to say. It's not a developmental skill level they are at yet. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. It just really depends on your child's developmental level that they're at, and especially like with this specific skill. Start small, grow off of it, and eventually you'll get to that independence, and you'll be able to just like, hey, lay this out for them. Boom, this is the way your legs go. This is the way that your belly goes. Okay, we're out of the bath. We're dried off now. I want you to get dressed, okay? And mom's gonna go just sit here and watch or whatever, you know, because we're parents and we have to get stuff done. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to message me. Remember, start with loose clothing. Help them as much as they need it, because us as adults, we still have trouble putting on certain things. Yeah, and start small and grow from there. I hope this video helps. Feel free to send me a message, and I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy during the quarantine.